On the morning of July 13th, 2025, tranquility at London's Southend Airport shattered in an instant as a routine flight from the United Kingdom to the Netherlands ended in a devastating accident. The aircraft, a Beechcraft B200 Super King Air registered PHZAS, was operated by Southend Aviation, a Dutch company specializing in medical evacuation, transplant flights, and private executive charters. Known for its reliability and versatility, the Super King Air B200 is a twin turboprop aircraft favored across the globe for both luxury private travel and critical medical transport. On this fateful day, however, its reputation was put to the test under tragic circumstances. Eyewitnesses described a scene that unfolded with shocking speed. Shortly after takeoff from Southend Airport, the aircraft appeared to struggle almost immediately. Reports from those near the runway detail how the plane banked heavily to the left, a maneuver that seemed uncontrolled and abnormal. Within seconds, the nose of the aircraft pitched downward, sending the plane hurtling headfirst into the ground just beyond the airfield perimeter. A massive fireball erupted on impact, sending thick plumes of black smoke billowing into the sky, a harrowing sight visible for miles around. The crash site, situated near the airport's boundaries, quickly became the center of a large-scale emergency response. Fire crews, hazardous materials teams, and medical responders arrived within minutes, battling intense flames and working to secure the area. Their rapid response was vital, but the magnitude of the blaze and the wreckage presented daunting challenges. As of the latest updates, authorities have yet to confirm the exact number of passengers and crew aboard, nor the full extent of casualties and injuries. Initial, unconfirmed reports suggest there may have been fatalities, as well as individuals suffering severe injuries, but details remain under investigation. The aircraft itself, a 12-meter-long twin-engine turboprop, was configured with 8 luxury seats and a plush leather interior, reflecting its primary use as a high-end executive and medical evacuation transport. Southend Aviation, the plane's operator, has built a reputation for safe, reliable service in urgent medical and private charter missions throughout Europe. The company has yet to release a detailed statement, but it is understood that the flight's intended destination was Lelystad in the Netherlands. In the immediate aftermath of the crash, all operations at London Southend Airport were suspended. Flights were cancelled, and passengers were evacuated from terminals as emergency teams secured the site and investigators began their work. The United Kingdom's Air Accidents Investigation Branch, AAIB, has launched a comprehensive investigation seeking to determine the root cause of the accident. Their work will focus on several factors: the plane's maintenance history, the actions of the flight crew, weather conditions at the time of takeoff, and any possible technical failures or malfunctions. Early speculation centers on a potential mechanical issue that may have arisen moments after takeoff. Eyewitness accounts of unusual engine sounds, combined with the aircraft's sudden and sharp banking maneuver, suggest the possibility of engine failure or a critical systems malfunction. However, officials caution that it is too soon to draw definitive conclusions. The aircraft's black box flight recorder, if recovered intact, will provide crucial data on cockpit communications and system performance in the moments leading up to the crash. Aviation safety authorities have responded swiftly in the wake of this tragedy. The UK Civil Aviation Authority issued a safety advisory, urging all operators of similar aircraft to perform immediate checks and review their safety procedures. This proactive step aims to prevent any further incidents, while the cause of the accident remains unknown. In the hours following the crash, reactions have poured in from across the aviation community and beyond. Local officials expressed their condolences to the families and loved ones of those on board, while emphasizing the importance of a thorough and transparent investigation. Passengers stranded at Southend Airport spoke of their shock and concern, with many expressing gratitude for the professionalism shown by airport staff and emergency responders. Aviation experts analyzing the early information highlight several key aspects. First, the Beechcraft King Air series, while generally regarded as safe and reliable, is not immune to mechanical failure or pilot error, especially during critical phases like takeoff and landing. Second, the rapid response of emergency teams likely prevented an even greater catastrophe, particularly given the proximity of the crash to populated areas and airport facilities. Third, the temporary suspension of airport operations, while disruptive, was an essential measure to ensure safety during the ongoing emergency and investigation. As the investigation continues, attention will turn to several important questions. What caused the aircraft to lose control so soon after takeoff? Were there any indications of mechanical trouble before departure? How did the crew respond in those final moments? And were there any opportunities for recovery? The answers to these questions will not only be vital for the families affected, but will also carry important lessons for the wider aviation industry. At this stage, the identities of the passengers and crew have not yet been officially released. Authorities are working diligently to notify families and ensure that all information is communicated with care and respect. Updates on the flight path, analysis of the aircraft's black box, and official statements from crash investigators are expected in the coming days. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the risks inherent in aviation, even with modern technology and rigorous safety standards. For now, the focus remains on supporting those affected, uncovering the truth behind what happened, and ensuring that every possible lesson is learned to prevent future tragedies. In the wake of the London Southend airport crash, the thoughts of a nation, and indeed all those connected to the world of aviation, are with the victims and their families. As the investigation unfolds, the commitment to safety, transparency, and compassion will guide every step forward in the quest for answers and accountability.